Bond remains at $500,000 for the man accused of driving his car through crowds of families celebrating Halloween. A judge set bond for Dontavius Levering at $500,000. Prosecutors are charging him with attempted assault and use of a deadly weapon to commit a felony. His case ordered to go to trial in district court. He was arrested back on Halloween after driving his car around barricades. You can see his car just going into the crowd there, into that closed-off street filled with families and children. Families were taking part in a Halloween trick-or-treating event. The car only stopped when an officer pulled his weapon and opened fire.